These lashes are so, you know, just so phew. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, my video looks a little different than usual, and it's because I have this new background. The reason is that this is the DIY for today. I made this beautiful spring wreath to go with the season. Even though it doesn't look like spring right now where I live, I am going to try to embrace the season. So I did a hula hoop wreath, but you can use any kind of wreath you want. You can get regular wooden wreath that you can buy at the craft store at Michael's or AC Moore. My friend actually ended up using that. It was a project that my friend and I did. We have this thing where we try to get together and do some DIYs every so often. So she made hers the regular way and I used a hula hoop because I wanted it to cover more space on my wall. I just love the way it looks in my place. It just brightens my living room up and it just looks beautiful. I hope you guys do try this out, and if you do and you take any pictures, please tag me on Instagram or Twitter or wherever it is so I can see what you guys created. This was a lot of fun for me, and I'm telling you it's going to be a lot of fun for you guys. So if you'd like to see how I made this really pretty wreath, just keep watching. To do this project, these are all the materials that you will be needing. You need a hula hoop, some floral wire and wire cutter. I used gold spray paint. Also, you need hot glue gun and glue, some scissors, and some beautiful flowers that you want to use for your arrangement. I want to go ahead and use the bulk of my flowers on this area right here where the paper was that I had to spray paint over, and that way that gets covered. And then also I made a little pencil mark right here and also one on the other side so I know what part of the hula hoop I want to cover with the flowers. Therefore, this much of the hula hoop won't get any flowers. Here I'm just separating the bunches of flowers so that I can have separate pieces. That way it's easier for me to arrange it the way I want to. And it's okay if it's a little messy on the bottom because you'll be gluing that part down anyways. Before I separate the rest of the flowers, I'm going to take this piece, since this is the center piece of my hula hoop. I'm going to go ahead and arrange them the way I want to. This way I can decide how I want to go about finishing up my hula hoop and how much of the flowers I actually want to separate or keep together. Now that I have decided that this is what I want for the main part of the hula hoop, I'm going to go ahead and take my floral wire and wire it onto the hula hoop so it's a little bit more secure. And then I'm also going to go ahead and take the hot glue gun and glue the parts down as well. Originally, I wanted to just stop right here and this would have been my design for my wreath, but I felt like something was missing. So I had a few of these flowers in a vase, so I decided to go ahead and use them, and they bend pretty well, so I didn't have to bother gluing them down or wiring them down. I just had to twist it around, and I felt like this would have been the perfect set of flowers to put on my center part of my wreath so that it looks a little bit more full. So guys, after I put the flowers together, this is what I ended up with, and I think it turned out really well. It looks so beautiful, and it definitely was missing something, but now it looks very complete. I hope you guys like it, and I hope you guys do try it out. Now I'm going to quickly show you the wreath that my friend made, which was so much easier than the one that I made, and these are the materials you will need for that. You need a wooden wreath, which you can get at Michael's or AC Moore, a welcome sign or any sign that you want, some flower arrangements that have big flowers, hot glue, glue gun, you can use a wire cutter or scissors, and a clear plastic string to hold up the sign. First, she went ahead and arranged the sign where she wanted it to be, and then she took apart the flowers from the flower arrangements. That way they are separate pieces and she can decide where she wants to put them. And then she went ahead and arranged the flowers the way she wanted them onto the wreath, and this way she has a guide to where she wants everything, and all she has to do is hot glue it down. Once you have glued down all the flowers, take your sign and string it onto the place where you want to put it, and just add the string and tie it to the top of the wreath. To hang the sign securely onto the wreath, I just took the string and tied it to the back of the wreath, and then just put some hot glue gun so that it stays there securely. And there you go guys, the wreath is done. Hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos that I post in the future. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I hope you have an amazing week. I love you guys so much. Bye! It's totally Pinterest worthy. As you can see, I made my hula hoop on... Oh no, I made my hula hoop on a wreath.